Señores, tenemos el especial de Venom. Así es, tengo aquí a Venom y también a la directora y al buen Tom Hardy. Hello guys, how are you?
Hello.
Good, how are you?
Have you met this guy?
Never.
Never.
Who is he?
It's a superhero. I think so.
Look out to your left, you'll see a beautiful view of the Grand Canyon.
Told you we could fly! Oh, the sun grows, dude!
It has an evolution,
Yeah.
this character. So when you take it for the first time, and you know with the comics that it's a villain, and the journey that you have with these three movies, how did you live with this path?
Well, it's a huge opportunity. Like, what a privilege to be offered to play Venom. I got so excited. Then I made friends with him, you know, like because initially he's really scary looking, and you read the comics, he's very aggressive, very violent, and I wanted to know what that must feel like to actually live, you know, because Eddie Brock in the comics is quite strong and I think, you know, for film I was interested in diversifying that to have somebody who's not as strong, have this strong creature in him, and the creature be a little bit, you know, disappointed by by the fact that the human hero that he's living in is not very heroic at all. And that was the game that started to play with to try to find the humor of the situation of being frightened of having a parasite or
Yes.
something in me that no one would believe was there, and that's a horror in itself. And this horror being like a big friendly dog, you know, like you know, a gorilla dog bat thing that wants to, you know, run riot through the universe and the planet Earth and eat people, which is unconscionable. You know?
Trying to domesticate, right? This huge animal.
How do you domesticate a wild animal from outer space?
Yes,
you know,
yes.
when you're a coward.
You're not going to like this.
No, I can absolutely guarantee you I'm not going to.
My home has found us.
How difficult was to direct two characters there, or two personalities in one, because you have like two leader, two.
You have two lead actors, well, look, you know, I've worked with Tom for a long time, so it's not difficult at all directing him. We're great friends, and we had a wonderful time on set. And Venom, even though he's not there physically with us, is kind of always there because he's in Tom, you know. Tom comes to set every day, and the first thing he does is lay down the Venom voice. So we know how Venom is going to sound in the scene, and then we put an earwig in Tom's ear, and I have cans on, so I can hear Venom as well as Eddie, and you can kind of imagine where he is because Tom is looking at him the whole time. But I was saying earlier, it's so interesting because it's kind of like shooting two movies. You shoot the movie, and then you go into the edit, and that's when Venom starts to arrive. So you have your other lead character showing up much later in the
lead.
in the
Everybody
process.
wants to see him. Like, and we don't shoot him straight away. He comes from your imagination.
Isn't that thing?
My creator.
Of course.
This is the last dance, Tom.
Yeah.
What can you tell him about your relationship along these years?
He knows exactly how it went down.
But we want to hear it.
What do you want to hear? Like me and my relationship with my Venom, you know, like and how we're waiting to do whatever the world throws at us, to go into and deviate in any way you want us to. There's a lot that I can do with him in a lot of different places and spaces. But for this canon from Sony, as in Venom, the introduction, and the Venom that we've created together, he knows where we're at, you know, with Last Dance. And I love him to bits.
Symbiotes didn't come here by accident. They were running.
From what?
This can't be the last time, please. We know that you have some appointments on hold with Spider-Man, with Avengers, with everything that, with Sinister Six as well.
Do you know what's so beautiful is that you ask that, right? Because there was a time after the Venom wasn't known as a Marvel character on film. You know, there's a silhouette of him now. You've seen him on the screen. Not Sam Raimi initially brought him out, and then the second time he came out with us, he looks beautiful. You know, he doesn't have the spider on his chest, but he looks great.
Yeah.
And now, if anything, I'm really like pleased that he now exists. And people go, oh yeah, Venom, you know, and the same with Captain America and Thor and, you know, Hulk. There's Venom, he's there, and he exists now. So that's a great start.
We have something he needs. As long as Venom lives, everything will end.
Yeah, and everybody loved the character as itself, because he has a lot of situations with the animals now, with the toys that we saw venomized, and you explored that in the movie. So that's one of the biggest surprises in the film, right?
And you can venomize anything.
Yeah,
Venom can go into anything or one. You know,
with the apps and everything. It's very interactive as well.
Yeah, he's great. He's the best of them.
Need a disguise.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Why do you keep knocking people out? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
What's the next for this character? Because a lot of people want to know more about it, because the universe continue, you know?
Yeah, the universe continues. Without wanting to give spoilers away, we're 3 and done on Venom. There was always a trilogy, you know, and to establish and create and deliver. But that doesn't mean it stops there, you know, that at all. You know, we have introduced Null in this movie, and he's a very, very big character. In the same way that Thanos is, you know, he's big, independent. So in this the final dance, the last dance, what the table is set for a multitude of lateral optionality. Different characters are introduced. It's a plethora. It's an opening up, as well as it's a last dance. So I don't want to give anything away, but at the same time it's an end, it's also a beginning.
Guys.
But I can't tell you what is beginning.
Yeah.
The world can't survive if you stay together.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to meet you, all of you.
It was lovely to meet you.
Lovely
Thank
to
you.
meet your sons as well.
¡Qué A ver. Wow, a ver tú, Van. Wow. Chido, ¿no? Súper buena onda, ¿no?